Okay, so we're going to be doing the sugar and sulfuric acid experiment, but beforehand I'm going to go over a couple things. So as we know, the pH scale goes from 14 to 0, 14 being equivalent to 1 molar sodium hydroxide and 0 equaling 1 molar hydrochloric acid. So we're going to use 16 molar sulfuric acid. So it's a strong acid. You calculate the pH with the negative log of the proton concentration, which equals a negative log of 16, which is roughly equal to negative 1.20412. So here's the molecules we'll be using: the H2SO4, sulfuric acid, and the sucrose, which is a common everyday white sugar that you use. So the reason why this reaction happens is because sulfuric acid removes water from the sucrose in a highly exothermic reaction, releasing heat, steam, and sulfur oxide fumes. So when you do this experiment, make sure not to breathe any of the fumes in and have proper protective gear. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy. Here, and we're about to do the sugar and sulfuric acid experiment. As you can see here, we have regular old sugar that you can buy at your grocery store in here, and then we're going to add the sulfuric acid and see what happens. You guys ready for it? Mm-hmm. We're making sure to have all proper protective gear. In fact, can I get those goggles? Just for now, I'll hand them over to you. Goggles are definitely suggested. Safety first. Should be enough. Stir it up. And stand back. Always takes less time in the other YouTube videos. Yeah. Maybe they speed it up. What's going to happen next? Oh, it's starting to boil. Oh, come on. Come on. That is sulfuric gas coming off of it. Oops. Had to hold my breath for that one. We're definitely staying away from the smoke. Sorry. Yeah, it's coming up like a snake. As you can tell, it doesn't really pop up that fast, but this is the actual reaction of what happens in real time. I don't think it's going to do anymore. So now we see what happens. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed. Since the sugar and sulfuric acid experiment went so slow, we're going to go up and test the pH. I thought maybe the pH was wrong on it, or the concentration, so we're going to take the pH and see what the real concentration is. I mean, it looks pretty viscous. Dip this in there. Okay. So now we're going to match up the colors. Should be the other side, I think. Yeah. Huh. It's not exactly telling me what it is. Do you see anything? Like, do you see what pH?
I think it's 14.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense though. This is sulfuric acid.
Nope. Should be on the other side.
Yeah, I checked the other side.
It's a 1.
Maybe, I think it's less than 1. So this could be 16 molar sulfuric acid, and it just seems like the reaction happens slowly, even with concentrated sulfuric acid. So at this point, we're going to assume it's 16 molar. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed.